Hi, I'm Kyle, I'm an illustrator, and I'm going to take you through some tips on drawing manga and chibi. Okay, going to take you through how to draw a manga face, and I'm going to draw someone who's angry. Okay, so I've got the basic guidelines of the head here. If you haven't drawn one before, big circle, line down, line across. That's where the middle of the ear is, and just your eye line. You've got the jawline coming in here, it's just a curve meeting up on just a little bit down from the ball there. And just try to think about that being the base of the skull and the neck meeting that. We're not going to worry too much about that. Okay, so first of all, just think about what happens to the face when someone's angry. Just take plenty of reference, draw people as much as you can. Have a little mirror, make the faces you want to draw into as you go in. It's always good practice. Kind of informs what you're doing. And just marking out the edges of where the eyes are going to be here. Eyes width in between eyes, just to keep the proportion. Okay. So I'm actually going to draw the character with quite narrow eyes, very, very angry character. So I'm just going to just to show that the eyelids coming down that way on either side. There we go. I'm just going to draw just the tip of that eyelid there, where it actually comes up. This character is really, really not happy. Same on that side. You can even go as far as putting in just a little line just to show the wrinkle of the eyelid underneath that. I'm actually going to break with habit and just going to only really show the lower part of the iris and pupil, because this kind of gives the impression the character's looking from underneath their eyelids. They're really, really not happy. I'm just going to take the brow in. So the brow actually is usually just about in line with where the top of the ear meets the head. Coming right sharp in. Don't be afraid to be quite bold with how much it comes in. You can really, really try and push it. Here's just the wrinkles in the brow, where the brow meets the bridge of the nose. You can just see all the folds of the brow there, wrinkling up. So I'm actually going to have just to have something burying his teeth. I say here, is trying to keep the gender pretty much non-specific on these ones. You can apply it to whichever gender you want, really. Just thinking about having curved the lip, the top lip raises a bit so it is just marginally closer to the nose. Just a real grimace there, just bring in the sides of the lip there a lot. Lower lip, it's actually pushed up a little bit. Show that just with an extra little line just below. With this you can show the line of the teeth there. Some artists also, I do occasionally, remember that the teeth curve. Some artists actually show just the vaguest little hint of the canine meeting there. It helps to really show that the character's just absolutely ferociously angry. Particularly with more sort of comedy or a bit more light-hearted sort of manga. Characters get this big old vein that pops out on their forehead, and that's worth just adding in just to show you what I mean. It's just, whenever this happens, it's usually big old red lines, but just for the sake of this, I'll show you what I mean. You know, whenever that little symbol shows up, someone's definitely cruising for it. So I'm just going to tidy up a bit with a bit of a darker pencil, just so you can see some better lines. There you are. That's about done. So that's your manga face with an angry expression.